Hey YouTube, I'm back again. Got some more pickups for you. I've got to apologise for the raspy voice. I've been coming down with cold over the last couple of days, and it just seems to have kicked in. Anyway, just want to show you what I got, mostly from shops actually. That's entertainment, cash generators. Yeah, we'll see as we go through. There's some CEX as well. Maybe one off eBay. Actually, just before I go through this, does anybody know what's going on with Granger Games? Because I went out this morning, it's Saturday today. I did a video earlier on, which will probably go up tonight, and this will go up afterwards. Regardless of that, I went to two, not specifically, but I visited two Granger Games today. Both were closed, the shutters were down. One of them had also a sort of a side window next to the shutters, which is a cabinet for, you know, tech, phones, tablets, consoles, that sort of thing. That was empty. I couldn't see into the shop because there was no the shutter was solid, so you couldn't see anything. Some of them have like little holes in that you can see through, but this one didn't. The second one I went to, that did, but they were so small, there's very little light getting in. I could see that the display in the window was totally empty, but I couldn't see anything within the store itself. Now, I was in Granger Games just a few days ago, Monday or Tuesday, and it seemed to be business as usual. There was no signs of, I don't remember seeing anything to say closing down or that there was even a sale. So I don't know what's happened. Just suddenly, those two stores, I can't say for any other stores, and it being Easter weekend, I don't know for sure if any shops are open tomorrow, or I guess there will be on Monday. So I might have a wander out and check out a couple more stores, see if they're open. But yeah, it just seems weird. I don't know what's happened. Anyway, I'm going to move on because I'm wittering and we need to look at what I've picked up. So this first lot all come from That's Entertainment, which is closing down, and they are having a sale, and everything's 25% off. These all came from the £3 for £5 range, so they worked out with the discount, £1.25 each. There's only 11 here. I did get 12. 4 lots of 3 for a £5, but the 12th one I've already traded in. It was I got 11 Blu-rays, and I was struggling to find the last one to make up the last set of 3. So I got True Calling, the complete series TV show, just for a trade-in. It was only a couple of quid trade-in, but it was more than what it did cost me. And it was the only thing I could find that was worth getting into to trade. Anyway, the Blu-rays. So the first one is Money Monster. Bit of a blind buy this. I don't know really anything about it. It came with a valid digital code, which I'm always happy about. And then we've got Magic Mike XXL. I've seen the first one. It was pretty good. I haven't seen this one yet, but I can't remember if I don't think that had a digital code in it. Then we've got Legend of the Millennium Dragon. It's just some anime. I don't really know anything about this, but yeah, anime is usually worth looking at, although it's only a PG, so it can't be that violent. Then we've got the Muppets. I still haven't seen this film. Pain and Gain. Awesome movie. Source Code. Really do like this one. Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel. I picked up recently the first movie in a charity shop for 99p. So yeah, second one, and spoiler alert, the third one's coming up soon. Legend of the Guardians, triple play, although the digital copy was long expired. Jackass 3. Dallas Buyers Club. This one didn't come with the slipcover, I actually already had it. So I'll just pop that on there. And then finally from this lot, Eagle Eye. This is a movie that a lot of people don't like. I've seen it a few times now, and I really enjoy it. Then we've got just very few things from CEX this month. I've really cut back. I've been trying to save up on me trade-ins to get some vouchers for a hard drive I want to buy, so I haven't really picked that much up. So firstly we've got some DVDs, Steptoe Son, the complete first series, and the complete second series, and then some 3D Blu-ray. Tron Legacy, I love this movie. Again, another one that got quite a bad rap when it came out. I thought it was awesome, and I was really disappointed when they cancelled the sequel, even though that is a sequel in itself. Then some out and about pickups. These came from Tyne Bargains, which used to be Cash Generators before they changed the name. So I got Despicable Me in 3D. This was just $1.99. And then, yep, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipwrecked. The third one of the three. This one was only 99p. And then finally from them, oh dear, just knocked something off the table. Anyway, we'll get back. The Hitman's Bodyguard. And the last lot of movies I bought from Tyne Bargains, all the stickers were on like this on the back, and they're a bugger to get off. They won't just peel. You've got to really put some. I use light fluid to melt the glue, but it always leaves a mess and takes some cleaning up. And the last couple I got with slip covers, the prices were on the back of the slip cover, but on this one they put it inside, which I'm happy about because it'll be easier. It won't leave as big a mess, but it was only $1.99. Bargain, I think, of the month. I was really chuffed. Once again, this is another film that people don't like, and I don't understand it. It was awesome. It was so good. There's also a digital copy in here. I don't know if it's valid. I got a digital copy of this a few weeks ago off YouTube. So I don't need this one. So there it is. If anyone wants to give it a try, if it works, just let me know in the comments. Be much appreciated. Yeah, so I was really chuffed with that one. And a couple off the market. And one of those is the one that I dropped, so bear with me. Yeah, so these were both £2 each. We've got the Crudes 3D. And that came with a slipcover and a valid UV code. And How to Train Your Dragon 2. This one didn't have the slipcover. I already had that myself. Then from Cash Converters, Batman Begins. This was only $1.99, I believe. Yep. And again, another valid UV code, which this one I was surprised at because it's a Warner Brothers and it's a fairly old one. And usually Warner Brothers are really strict when it comes to enforcing. I don't know if enforcing is the right word, but when the expiry dates come along, they normally expire them basically. But this one was still valid for some reason. I got this particular version. I did get Batman Begins from the Pound shop in one of the Poundland hauls I got, I think before Christmas. But it was, it must have been it didn't say replay on it, but it must have been a second-hand one because it had no barcode. It looked like it was out of a a box set. So I traded that one in. I got my £1 back on it. That's all I got for it as a trade-in. But I got this one because I've got the Dark Knight Blu-ray triple play with the matching artwork for this one. And then finally, a film I bought in January on DVD because I loved it so much. I'd seen it on Netflix and there was no UK Blu-ray release. And since then, this came up on eBay. It's the US release. It's region A locked, but I have a play for that, so that's fine. Synchronicity, awesome time travel movie. And anyone who's been watching for a while knows I have a bit of a soft spot when it comes to time travel stories. And this is so good. I think I described it last time as being a low budget movie. It's not a low budget movie. It's compared to a Hollywood blockbuster. It's definitely low budget, but it doesn't look like what you would consider, what I would consider to be a low budget movie. It looks really, really good, and I've already watched this again. I think I've watched it 3 times now since January. I just love it so much. It's really, really good, and it only cost me £5 on eBay, so I was really chuffed. It comes with a slipcover. Yeah, so that's just those few. I've got another video to do because I've got all these Poundland. I would have put them in this, but there's so many of them. You know what, I might just tag them on the end here now, rather than talking too much about each one. I'll just rip through them. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut this and pop back shortly. Alright, back again. I don't know how much longer my voice is going to last, so we're going to get through this quickly. So yeah, so all this is for Poundland. Not the same Poundland, and not on the same day, although a good chunk of these were from 2 almost adjacent, within a couple of minutes walk from each other in Middlesbrough Town Centre on the same day. But a few have come from other stores at other times. They're completely out of order compared to when I bought them, so I'm just going to go through them as they are. Anyway, so we have Make It Happen, Redacted, Southport, The Haunting in Connecticut 2, The Tournament, The Bye Bye Man, Creation, Zombies of Mass Destruction, Man Down, Urban Warfare, Street Wars, quite a few Seagal movies here actually, Born to Raise Hell, Mordecai, Mother's Day, Attack the Block, the Live from Space series, The Fall of the Craze, and The Rise of the Craze. I'm sure they're probably in not that order. I imagine it's Rise first, then Fall. Cell, more Steven Seagal, Death Riders, Death in Tombstone, Welcome to the Jungle, Chernobyl Diaries, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, John Q, The Last Exorcism, Cumber, A Zebra's Tale 3D, Hotel Transylvania, Smurfs 2 in 3D, The Vatican Tapes, Patagonia 3D, Tekken, and finally Donkey Punch. Right, so that's actually me caught up completely now. I think I may have 1 or 2 items on eBay. In fact, I know there's definitely 2 items that I bought this weekend on eBay, so I won't get them till later in the week anyway. And then there's a few pre-orders this coming month, mostly The Last Jedi. But other than that, I don't know what else I'll be getting. It'll be all down to what I find in the charity shops and CEX maybe, and other pawn shops and second-hand shops. And car boot season starts, it might even be this weekend actually, although the weather's been bad so far. If the weather's better tomorrow, I might venture out, and there's a huge car boot sale on Monday, again weather permitting, which is only on a bank holiday, so it's only like 4 times a year, or 4 times a year. So I'll check that out on Monday if it's nice. Yeah, so that's it for March. Even though March is over now, or it will be in a few hours. By the time you're seeing this, March will be done. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra.